this is Deb Alps, DebAlps.com. Today I want to go over some scripts that you can use on prospecting on social media. And we're going to start with a business owner, but I'm going to have some other scripts later on in some other videos. The first thing that you want to realize when you're out prospecting on social media, the whole goal on prospecting on social media is actually really to just make a friend. You want to take that cold market prospect, that person that you don't know, and you want to turn them into a friend. You want them to get them to know, like, and trust you. You want to just build some rapport and turn them into a friend. So how do you do that? Well, I've had a lot of people lately that have actually just spammed me with their opportunity or their product. And I can tell you that does not work. And I can tell you why that doesn't work, and think about yourself. When somebody comes to you and they say, here, try this product, try this product, try this product, what are you going to do? You're backing away, right? Well, your prospect will do that as well. They're going to be looking at you and they're going to be saying, really? You know, no, that's okay. That's all right. No, I'm good. Because, you know, that's just our natural instinctive reaction when somebody does that. So that really does not work. So the first thing, the one thing that I want to tell you is the thing not to do, and that is do not send your link on a first message. Do not send your link unsolicited. Actually, it's actually illegal. It's illegal to send a link when it's unsolicited. Especially to another person. That's actually, there's some penalties and legal penalties. So you do not want to do that. You do not want to get in trouble with that. Anyway, let me go over some things and how do you warm somebody up? How do you build rapport? Well, and I'm going to just do I actually switch this around depending upon the circumstances, but I typically look at their profile or their page and I try to find something that I can, that they could, you know, that we have share in common, you know, that we basically, that we have in common, that's something that we can relate to each other with. And so sometimes, you know, I may actually see that they have kids, family, they're all over their page, things like that. And so I may actually not even hit them with this script. I may actually, you know, ask first, well, I see you got some great, wonderful kids. How many kids do you have? Or I may do something like that instead. So this isn't a cut and dried situation, but I'm going to go over a few ideas, like when you're prospecting and you find out they have a business owner. So the first question you would certainly ask is, what do you do? And with this question, you want to find out what they do, number one. And number two, you know, 90% of the time they're going to ask you back what you do. So you can give a little teaser about what you do in your business. The next question is, you know, with a business owner, you're talking to a business owner. How do I know when I'm talking to someone, if they'd be a good client or customer for you? Okay, now this particular question usually blows a lot of people away because what happens is it builds rapport. You're actually telling them that, hey, you know, you could send a customer to them or whatever. So you're actually helping them first. The next question you would ask is, how long have you been doing that? Okay, well, here you want to find out, you know, are they new in business or have they been doing this for a while? If they've been doing it for a while, you know, they're a little bit more established. If they're brand new in business, well, you know, it's a little bit different situation. And then, you know, you would probably ask, how have you primarily marketed your business in the past? So, and then here the goal is to find out, you know, are they marketing online, offline? You know, how are they marketing their business? And you're really trying to see, oh, can we really help them? Because obviously, you know, we're privy to all kinds of marketing techniques, so we can probably actually help them in their primary business. And then the next one would be, have you considered doing something else, or are you happy where you're at now? Okay, well, this question is obviously one where you know, you're asking them to find out whether they're just thoroughly happy with what they're doing, or obviously, you know, if they're not quite happy with what they're doing, then we can offer them a solution to that problem. The next question you would probably ask is, well, this, you know, depending on what they say, you know, if they say, well, yeah, maybe I'm not really happy, or I'd like less hours, or whatever it is that they don't like, you know, you could say, well, this may or may not be for you. But if I could share something, a way to get better results, again, without interfering with your current business, would you be open to it? Okay, and you find out whether they would or not. And of course, if they say they're open to looking at something, then, you know, how soon can you look at it? Not when can you look at it, but how soon can you look at it? And this will get people to look at it a lot quicker, get that follow-up time a lot quicker for you. And, you know, it just builds a little excitement, because a lot of times people will just forget about it. And you're going to get a lot better results when you ask that. And then, of course, lastly, you know, then the last thing that you would ask is, you know, and a lot of people ask, well, how do you get their phone number? Because you really want to actually call them back, because they will never, absolutely never, 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 never call you back. You will have to call them back. So how do you get their phone number? And that's the first thing people ask. Well, you know, you can say, the way that you do that is you say, well, here's my number, and you give them your number first. Call me if you have questions. What's your number, so I know who's calling me? And that's how you get their number. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps. And this is Deb Alps, debalps.com. Go to my website and get your free daily routine laser checklist, and we'll see you in the next video.